You wonderful entrepreneurs, Theyre Brock here, and I want to talk with you today, just sitting here on the sofa, relaxing and having a good time. It's been a good day, long day, but I want to share some things with you about how you can build your relationships and build your business with people. And there's some ways to do it and some ways not to do it. Now, I often like to think the way this is going to be is some experiences have happened to me. I want you to don't be a Daniel, but be a Jason. And what do I mean by that? Well, let me just tell you, I've got some notes here I wanted to try it with you, just you and me. We're sitting here talking, and I've had opportunities on LinkedIn to really connect with some good people. And there's some wonderful people there, good resources that have a lot of information. There's also some other kind. You know what I'm talking about. If you've been on LinkedIn, you know what I'm talking about. There's some people that they connect with you, and the first thing they do is right off the bat, they're throwing all this canned stuff at you that you know they've sent out to a billion other people. And they're saying, hi, I'm wonderful, we do your website, we can do this. Well, I've got someone that I bumped into named Daniel. And I'm not going to use the last name here, but Daniel apparently has some kind of a web design company. I think he's up in the New York area or whatever. And he's been sending me all this stuff. I don't know him. He doesn't know me. And he just wants to send me a barrage of stuff. Hi, we're wonderful. We can do it for you. We do it for clients. And I think this doesn't relate to where we want to be as agorapreneurs. Agorapreneurs, entrepreneurs who embrace the agora lifestyle of voluntary living, helping others, being there to provide help and solve problems. What Daniel is doing, I know, bless his heart, as they'd say down south, bless his heart, he is trying, but he's just not getting it right. I'm sure he probably does good web work and design websites, all that. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt on that, but he's just not getting through. The key is what you want to do is you want to build those relationships. It takes time. We talked about the know, like, and trust ladder that you go up to till eventually you get to engagement. And this way you're helping others. I think that's the real key. You want to reach out and help others more. My buddy Jay Bear talks about this a lot. He says helping is the new selling. And I think that's right. What you want to do is you want to help people more than that. Well, Daniel's doing his thing, but I'll tell you somebody who's doing it right, and that's Jason. Jason has put out a lot of good content. I've been following him a little bit, heard about him here and then over there, and then I kind of tuned in. I like the podcast. Hey, good stuff, good information about freedom, liberty, building your business, an entrepreneurial style. I like that. And he also would be on video. So I'm on YouTube. Go, hey, there he is. Okay, that's what he looks like. All right. And so you start building a relationship, although we've not exchanged any money at that point. We're just getting to know each other. And I get to know him. He doesn't know me at all, or at least he didn't at one point. He might know me a little bit now for a reason I'll tell you in just a moment. And that is that he started providing so much good content. I would listen to it. I'd listen to his podcast. Really like that. And listen to the videos and watch the videos. Well, then he said he had a program. He had a program to help us to produce content on a regular basis. He came in with some good ideas, made solid stuff that I thought I could use. He offered this program, reasonably priced. Okay, I'm signing up. You see, this is the way to do it. Jason is doing it right, and I signed up for his program. I've sent him a couple of notes. That's why he might know of me, but he's got a lot of people that are connecting with him, so I wouldn't expect him to know that. But sending him some information, then he sends back information, got some good content, good programs, got a lot of videos that we can watch, a lot of content that's out there that's really helpful. This is what you want to do. You want to build those relationships, because when you build relationship through something like video or audio, a podcast or a video cast, people get to know you and they feel like they know you. I was in radio when I was at high school, and then undergrad degree was in radio, TV, and newspaper, and I worked in radio afterwards. And with radio, there's almost a magic that takes place, much like podcasting today. You get to know the person, even though you've never met them, and many times you don't know what they look like, at least back then particularly. You had no idea, so you had something in mind. And people would come to the radio station and go, "You're Theyre Brock? Wow." And so I thought, yeah, I'm just a little kid, on the radio, but I had a great time there. Family Life Radio in Mason, Michigan, and Midland, Michigan as well, and Albion, Michigan. And so I had a great time doing that. But what you want to do is you want to be a Jason. You see, Jason provided a lot of good content. He solved problems. He helped. And then by doing that, I wanted to get involved in not only me, but many others. I encourage you to start creating more content. Create more content that solves the problem. That's the key. Not just, hi, I'm wonderful, I do this, I do that, I do this. People like that, you've heard me before, they've got I trouble. I don't mean EYE trouble, I mean the letter I. All they do is talk about themselves. I did this, I did that, oh, we did that. No. Focus on solving the problems of others. And if you, my friend who's out there as an entrepreneur, as an Agorapreneur, freedom and liberty entrepreneurs, what you want to do is you want to find those problems that people have and then solve those. Focus on them. 5 times mentioning them for every one that you might mention you and what you're doing. Find the needs they have and create the content. I like the idea of doing it on YouTube. I like that because with a video, you can start with that. Maybe an interview is a good possibility. Take that interview, then you can pull out the audio and there's a podcast. Very nice. You can also chop it up into pieces and send out a little bit here and there on Instagram. A little bit more over here, repurpose it over to LinkedIn. And matter of fact, you can get that video, take the video and upload it natively on LinkedIn. If it's under 10 minutes, you've got yourself a good video there. And I'm finding really good content coming and good business coming from LinkedIn. How about you? Let me know in the comments below. But really good. And then repurpose like crazy. That's something we can talk about more here because I'm really getting into it a lot now. Repurposing content. Take it, use it over and over in different areas. And I'm using some of the amplification tools that are out there. There's several that are good. I'm using one right now called Fan Booster that I'm pleased with. It's working well where I can take my videos or my other information and I can then send it out on Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, over and over and over, so that it reaches a different market, so that I'm there gently helping people, providing care to make sure they're getting what they need. Well, I'd love to hear from you on how you're doing it, challenges you've made. How have you become more of a Jason versus a Daniel? And we want you to focus on what you can do to build those relationships. Don't worry so much about cramming in all the stuff to try to get people to jump on board and buy from you right away. Get to know them over time. Provide good content, solve their problems, and treat it like a business. I'm Terry Brock with terrybrock.com. Drop me a note if you get a chance. Terry@terrybrock.com, and I'll look forward to hearing from you.